Hi guys, I'm here at the Bible study. We'll try to make these shorter, so let's see. So this one is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it is by Cynthia Ruccetti, one of our old writers. So let's go read 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It is about, it's about love, and it's by Paul, Apostle Paul. And now I will show you the most excellent way. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but not of love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part then. I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And that was all of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Now let's go read Cynthia's devotion. She says, I can't remember when I first realized that Jesus expected us to love as he does, unconditionally. It was probably a thought floating somewhere within the pool of information I'd been introduced to in Sunday school and then further developed through Bible studies and sermons in my early adult years. In my journey to understand Jesus better, I stopped imagining him as simply really skilled at loving people and instead realized his brand of love was in a class by itself. Part of that dawning on the subject of Jesus' love happened just the other day. After years of court-appointed exile from society, a family member and friend returned to us. I told him, I love you, and I meant it. Thank you, he said. His response startled me. So I said, you don't have to thank me for loving you. He was silent for a moment, then said, some wouldn't. The words came out as a whisper, laced with experience. I didn't have to love him. But loving comes easily because of the way I've been loved by Jesus. Lavishly, in spite of my failures. Reading about Jesus' limitless love for those who came to him with nothing but their brokenness, their pain, and their unsavory past has convinced me that defaulting to love is heaven's expectation and my best option. Cynthia Ruccetti. And the homework is, someone in your circle of friends and family, or even a stranger, needs to know he or she is loved. Are you the carrier Jesus wants to use to deliver that message? everyone needs to know their love. And just trust me, some people will never be the person to tell you they love you. No matter how nice you are to them, how many times you tell them you love them, no matter what you do for them, you'll never get an I love you from them. You'll never get that back. Some people are just, you just won't get that from everybody. You won't. Our next Bible study will be in the book of Acts, Acts chapter 9. I'll get that set up. And let's do our animal devotion. This one is called Baby Girl. It's by Jeanette Hanscom. The Bible verse is 2 Corinthians chapter 1. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. During a recent visit with my friend Susie, I was introduced to their many animals, including a beautiful calico named Baby Girl. You won't see much of her, Susie's husband Robert told me. Susie added that they had rescued the calico from an animal hoarder, and the cat avoided everyone except their daughter. Then Baby Girl slinked over. I've always been a cat lover, so I couldn't resist kneeling down to say hello. Prepared for her to ignore me, she brushed against my hand. Wow, Robert said, that never happens. All week long, I felt drawn to Baby Girl. I remembered what it felt like to be suspicious of people while recovering from some traumatic experiences. The friends I treasured most had patiently drawn me out of my cocoon. I tried to do the same with Baby Girl, greeting her in the morning and whenever I saw her outside, letting her come and go on her own terms. One day, while sitting on the porch, I felt her paw on my leg. I reached down and touched her head. Hey, Baby Girl. She stretched both paws up to my knee. Then she hopped up on my lap, curled up, and started to purr. My heart melted as I stroked her. My bond with Baby Girl felt like God's way of pointing out a gift I had gained from painful experience. The ability to give others what I had once needed. Friendship, affection, and patience. It was one more reminder to never forget the comfort God provides so I can pass it on to someone else. Think of someone who needs extra patience right now. Ask God to show you one act of kindness that you can do for that person this week. Everybody can use a little extra patience. Sure can. We all can. Alright guys, so the next one, the title gives away the animal in the next one. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's Bible study. I hope I made it shorter. I won't know until I get it loaded. So let's bring those souls to Jesus. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. So, bye guys. God bless.